Okay, morning everybody. Please make your way onto your mats. And I'd like to start in child's pose this morning. So come onto your knees. If your knees are feeling a little bit tender and you can't bend completely down, you're very welcome to start in Shavasana. But otherwise, I just thought I'd make a change and come into child's pose. Let's have your knees wide apart. Extend your arms out to where you feel comfortable. And feel free to pull your arms around by your side if you would like to. Take a nice long breath in. And as you breathe out, you are allowing your tummy really to push down onto your mat or down onto your thighs. Just feel your tummy getting lower. Take a lovely deep breath in once again. And as you breathe out, this time you're going to feel your arms getting a little bit heavier, your bottom getting heavier down onto your heels. And generally, you're just trying to let go as much as you can. Embrace this lovely feeling of your spine. Let's have one more breath in together. And if your arms aren't outstretched in front of you, please stretch them out, lengthen them out, and open up through your fingers. Rock yourself up, just come forward, just very slightly, and take your right arm up towards the ceiling as you inhale. You're going to look up towards that right hand, and just rotate through your wrist, through your hand. Make sure you're going a couple of directions, and then we're going to thread the needle. So breathe in. And as you exhale, that arm comes underneath, right here comes on the floor. You know the move, palm faces up. So make sure you're not swaying those hips over to the left side. Try and square off. Extend this left arm up to the top of your mat. And then just soften here. Taking those lovely deep breaths. Then let's bring this left hand down a little bit. Take this right arm all the way up again as you inhale. And then just plant that hand back down on the mat as you sit back into your extended child. There's another opportunity to take a breath in. Exhale as you lower down. And either you can stay completely still or maybe you want to move your hips just a little bit, wriggle through your spine. Make your way back up onto your hands and onto your knees. Left arm comes up as you inhale. Look at your left hand. Do the same here. We're going to rotate through that wrist. And then when you're ready, let's thread the needle this side, dropping your left ear down to your mat. Extend your right arm top of your mat. Inhale, exhale here. Drawing this right arm back. Extend your left arm up once again. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands come down. And back to your extended child. Please take those hands wider than your mat. As you come forward and lie on your tummy. Arms around by your side and forehead's just coming onto the mat. Hands down by the side of your rib cage. Lift that right leg up and just bend your right heel towards your bottom. And then roll yourself over. So right foot just comes down onto the floor behind you. And you've got your right hand on the mat. Just hold it here. And then gently roll yourself back, bend your left leg. So repeat the other side and then gently roll over. And change again. The right foot comes up, roll yourself over. Breathe in here as you pause. And then exhale, roll onto your tummy, roll onto your hips. Left heel comes up, roll over onto the other side. And then back onto your tummy. Hands by the side of your rib cage. So they're staying exactly where they are. As you inhale, you're just lifting your chest just a little way off the floor, and bring those elbows in towards the ribs. Keep chin tucked in. Roll yourself back down again. Let's do it again. Inhale as you lift up. This time, think about those shoulder blades, squeeze them. Lower yourself back down. As you lift up once again, you're taking the awareness to your legs. Extend the legs away from you. Slowly lower yourself down. Last time, we're going to come up. Slide the forearms forward. Just rest on your forearms. Push your sternum forward. Push your pubic bone down into your mat and extend those legs away. Please drop chin down towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, you're lowering down, and then push yourself back into our familiar extended child's pose. Knees are together this time, or closer together. And let's draw the arms back, come into full balasana, full child's pose, as the arms just drop back behind you. Tuck chin into chest as you roll yourself up. Extend the arms up over your head. And let's just drop the left hand down to the left side as your right arm just comes over your head. Head is heavy. And then arc this right arm all the way back so it's level with your right shoulder. Keep the head heavy and stretch out through the fingers as much as you can. Breath in. Left hand onto your cheek and just assist your head up. Both arms come all the way up, breath in. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze those elbows behind you, push the chest forward. Inhale up. Right hand comes down, left arm comes over. And again, your head is heavy, let it go. Feel this lovely opening along the left side. And then arc this left arm over, level with your shoulders, stretch out through those fingers. Feel free to wriggle the fingers, maybe you want to keep them still. Right hand onto your face as you lift your head up. Both arms sweep all the way up once again. Exhale, cactus arms. And then keep going with that. Squeeze the elbows together, hands behind you. Drop your knuckles down towards your feet. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, place the crown of your head down on the floor in front of you. Arms are just going to rock over your head and place as much weight or as little weight on the crown of your head. So take a breath here. And then release your hands either side of your head. Push yourself up. And magically, you are in tabletop. Just hold it here. So a few rounds of cat and cow. Let the belly come down as you breathe in. Exhale as you round. Let's do it again. Breath in. Exhale, round. Two more in your own time. And then I'd like you, when you're ready, to tuck those toes under. Push your bottom up, downward facing dog. Paddling out through the heels. Clickety click, ankles, toes, maybe even wrists. And then let's paddle those feet all the way to the top of the mat. Left foot behind left hand, right foot behind right hand. Hold on to your elbows, bend your legs, and just let your chest nestle onto your thighs. Head is heavy. Crown of your head facing down towards the floor. Weight, just check in on your weight. You want it even on your right foot, your left foot, and you want it trying to be squarely placed on both of your feet. So you're not favouring your toes, you're not favouring the heels. And then from here, let's just release those arms. Torso stays heavy. Grip the mat with your toes and gently roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time. Feels lovely to unravel. Standing at the very top of your mat, place the feet together, place the hands together, Samastitihi. Inhale as you sweep the arms above your head, interlace the index fingers, release the rest, and tip over to your right side first. Inhale back through center, and exhale over to the left side. Again, just opening up through the side plank, side to side again, easing gently into our movements. Keep going side to side. And then the next time you come over to your right side, we're just going to pause on the right side. Really get a grip with the hands. Try and bring this top arm back towards your ear. Breath in center. And then come over to the other side. And again, we're going to pause on this side. What's happening to this top arm? Try and bring it back towards your ear. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus those arms behind you. Then interlace them behind you. Breath in as you lift the chest. Bend your legs, breath out, dive forward. Please release the hands so they come down either side of both of your feet. And step back with the left leg. Please drop the left knee down to the floor. Hands onto that right thigh as you push that right knee away from you. Sweep your arms up, breath in. Right arm back, left arm forward, breath out. Back stroke, back arm all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. And we're going to take 5 long breaths here in downward facing dog. So you've got plenty of time to enjoy this shape, to enjoy this nice stretch in the back of the legs. And also you've got plenty of time to drop yourself down into child's pose if this isn't for you right now. Keep coming back to your breath. So always important to be connected and to be aware of your breath in our yoga practice. And when you've done your 5, again, we're going to paddle the feet to the front of your mat. Right foot behind right wrist, left foot behind left wrist. Hold on to those elbows. This time keep it moving as you tip-toe from side to side. Keeping your legs bent. Come back through center, grip the mat. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And then step the feet together, Samastitihi, palms together. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms all the way up again. Sweep them round behind you. So a big circle, work through the shoulders, interlace the hands, breath in. Cascade forward, breath out. Hold it here for another breath in. Hands reach the floor, breath out. Right foot steps back, right knee comes down. So same on this side, push that left knee away from you. Lift the chest. Sweep the arms up as you breathe in. Left arm back, hold it here. Back stroke, both arms up. Hold it here. And then gently bring those hands back down to the floor as you step back to your downward facing dog. Five more breaths here. So I want you to really feel your perfect downward dog for your body. So it's going to look very different for everyone. But imagine that you've got these lovely long hamstrings and the heels are pressing down towards the floor. Remember, they don't have to touch the floor. Your chest is moving back towards your thighs and you've got this beautiful straight back from your tailbone Think of this long line right the way down to the middle finger on your right hand and the middle finger on your left hand. So you've got this lovely V shape. Let's make our way forward to plank. Let's make it a nice strong plank so that you're in a straight line. And then very gently and mindfully, let the hips just drop down. So you're bananaing through your back and lift the chest forward for upward facing dog. Maybe you want to come onto the front of your feet. And then mindfully tuck those toes under, come back to your normal plank, and then lift up to downward facing dog. So very gently, you're aware of what's happening with your back. Come forward to your plank again, nice and strong. With awareness, dropping the hips down, lifting that chest through, maybe coming onto the front of your feet. We're in upward facing dog. Be strong with your legs. Roll over on those toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and then let's see if we can do that move in one go. So you're coming forward from downward facing dog, hips gently come down, upward facing dog, maybe roll onto the toes. Roll back, downward facing dog. I'm just going to do one more. If it doesn't suit you, just stop here. Downward facing dog. And then I'd like you to place both knees on the floor, come up onto your knees, take the weight off your wrists, and just rotate through your wrists. Well done. For fists, and then open up through the fingers. Wonderful. Both arms come back up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale as your cactus arms. Keep going all the way around behind you, interlace the fingers, drop the knuckles down to your heels, breath in. Exhale, forehead back down onto the floor as the arms come over your head. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down by your side, push up to your tabletop. From tabletop, let's extend that right leg. So hopefully the wrists are okay, they've had a little bit of a rest. Knee to nose, inhale. Exhale, push that leg away from you. Step it all the way through, bring the arms up. Right arm back, left arm forward. Back stroke the arm up. Half Hanuman, oh, one of my favorites, push back. Bring yourself forward, back knee comes off the floor as you tuck the back toes under. Hold it here. High lunge, please bring the hands off the floor as you lift up, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, arms come back. So make sure you lean forward, weight comes on that front leg. Arms come up again, inhale. Step to the front of the mat, Samastitihi, exhale. Arms come up, inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Interlace the hands behind you as your exhale. Your chest is rising with your inhale. Cascade forward, exhale. Release the hands down to your feet and hold it here. Chest is nestling on the thighs. Just pause here. Gently roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling shoulders back and down. Arms come up, inhale. Swan dive, exhale. Halfway lift is your inhale. Downward facing dog, make your way there. Moving your head just a little bit. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Breathe through your nose. Let's drop both knees back down to the floor. Left leg extends away from you. Knee to nose as you breathe in. Left leg extends away from you, and then you're going to step it all the way through. Arms rise. Cactus arms, exhale. Arms rise. Left arm back, right arm forward. Backstroke that arm. Half Hanuman, push back. Gently rock forward. Back knee comes up. Hold it here. High lunge when you're ready, come up. Lean forward, arms come back. High lunge, come forward. Samastiti, front of your mat. High mountain, breath in. Cactus arms, breath out. High mountain, breath in. Sweep the arms behind you, knuckles push down. Open the chest, breathe in. Cascade forward, breath out. Hold it here. So just enjoy this release of the shoulders. Bend your legs, your chest is on your thighs. Utkatasana, release your hands, arms come up, chair pose. Legs are bent. One-legged Tadasana, it's the right leg going airborne. Figure 4, exhale. Let's just pause here in the figure 4. So I've got hands at heart center. Drop the right knee down and just be relaxed here in the right glute. For 3, for 2, and for 1. One-legged Tadasana, but take the knee out to the side, kind of like it's just dangling there. Hold it out to the side. Figure 4 once again. Normal one-legged Tadasana, so the knees coming up at the front. And then let's just lunge back here. So the right foot is going to the back of your mat. Lean forward. Arms come up, high lunge. Hands to the heart center. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Downward facing dog is your next move. And pause here. One more breath. Looking at the very front of your mat, let's take one big step to the very front of your mat. Then a second step with a back foot, rapid roll up. High mountain, arms come high. Exhale, cactus arms. Arms come up once again. Interlace those hands back behind you. Chest explodes as you lift forward. Cascade forward, exhale. Utkatasana, inhale. Pause here for your exhale. Left leg, one-legged Tadasana. Figure 4, exhale. Leg or knee rather comes out to the side. And let's just dangle here. Open up through that left side. Open up through the hip. Figure 4 once again. One-legged Tadasana, knee comes forward. And then you're ready to lunge yourself back. So lean forward, separate the fingers as you drop those shoulders down as well. High lunge, arms come up. Samastiti, front of your mat. Arms come up, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Left leg comes back, hold it here. So you're on the back toes and bring the chest forward, bring the shoulders down. I'd like you to walk your hands now to the center of both of your feet, wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out, straighten up through the feet. Hold on to your elbows and just drop the body weight down. From here, tick-tock from side to side. If you need to bend your legs as you move from side to side, that's fine. Do whatever your body needs just to get that lovely pendulum sensation. And then let's just come back down through the center. Release the hands to the floor. And let's change it up a bit. So hands walk to the back of your mat. You're coming into a lunge, so please lean forward, stretch out through the back leg. And let's raise your back leg up for standing splits. Take it up. Head is heavy. And that leg is just going up where your body allows it to go to. So it might not be very high, it doesn't matter. From here, please, Bring the knees together. So bend that back leg, bring the knees together. Hold it here, breath in, and then drop that right foot down behind you. So you're just coming down into a little squat. Drop yourself down. I know you can't see me, you're at the back of your mat. Trust you're just in a squat. Breathe in here. We're just going to go back through what we did. So it's not standing splits, it's that little squat in the air. So knees together, lift that back leg up, hold it here. Standing splits as the right leg extends, and then drop it to the front of your mat, wide-legged forward fold, make your way around. All the way to the front of your mat, you've got your lunge. Standing splits this side. So left leg goes high. Nice deep flowing breaths here. Lift the leg a little higher if you can. And then knees come together. Enjoy this little slight variation. And then drop the left toes down and squat yourself down here. Breath in as you lift the chest. Breath out, let's just reverse it. So knees together, almost like a standing split. I don't know what to call this, or I don't know what it's called. And then left leg rises, standing splits. And again, you're going to step to the back of the mat, but this time it's warrior two when you are ready. Take your time to get into it. So I find when I come into my warrior, I'm glowing a bit here, it's quite warm, sorry. When I come into warrior, I like to move around it. So I like to straighten that front leg and then feel that I'm settling into it. So do the same, just settle into your warrior. Soften through the arms a bit. Let's take those hands behind you once again. Lift up, so lift your chest up. Not humble warrior. I'd like you to come, so lean forward in between both of your feet. So you're not coming to that front thigh, you're coming in the middle of both of the feet. Front leg is bent. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay where you are, release your hands to the floor. Right hand comes to the inside of that right foot. Actually, right hand comes to the front of that right foot, so in front of those toes. And lift the back leg up, but you still want to be facing the side of the room. So we're coming into half moon. Bring your left hand onto that left thigh. So instead of looking at the front of your mat, you're trying to look at the side of your mat, revolve to the side. Elevate that left arm up towards the ceiling. For 3, for 2, and on 1, bend the front leg, star pose as you lift all the way up. Nice, wonderful. Forward fold here. Hold on to those elbows and pendulum from side to side, just release, let it go. Maybe bending the legs, maybe keeping them straight, it's up to you. Release the hands down to the floor. Walk the hands to the front of your mat and step back to your downward facing dog. Breath in here. Breath out. Big long step to the front of your mat. Both feet to the front. Rapid roll up. Shoulders back and down. High mountain inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift is your inhale. Step back with your right foot, and we're going to do warrior on this side. So take your time coming up. Settle into it, grounding your back foot, grounding the front foot. Extend through all of those fingers. Let's interlace those hands behind you. Drive the knuckles down to the middle of your mat as you lift the chest. And you're coming down in between both of your feet. So we're just doing the same on the other side. Make sure you've got this lovely extended back leg is activated. Activate the quads. Release your hands down to the floor. You know what's coming next. So lift yourself up, however you can, into your half moon. So left hand in front of the left toes, right hand comes onto your thigh. Oh, a bit wobbly this side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1 you lift up to start. Breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Hands to the front of your mat, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out, or your child's pose. Listen to you. Crouching tiger when you're ready. So remember, crouching tiger is chest back to your thighs. Look at the front of your mat, and either you can do those big steps again, or you can try and jump. Try and be as light as you can on your feet. Rapid roll up. Shoulders come back and down. High mountain, please. Breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. One-legged Tadasana. Let's take the right leg up. Inhale. Figure 4, exhale. That dangly one-legged Tadasana, so knees out to the side, inhale. Lunge back, exhale. Swing those arms forward, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Arms are going to come up, inhale. Take them behind you, exhale. Inflate the lungs, breath in. Come forward in between both of your feet, breath out. Breath in, pause here. Breath out, drop your hands down, prepare for your half moon. Gently lift up when you're ready to half moon. Holding it here. Bring the top hand down so you're transitioning to standing splits. Keep that leg nice and high. And then knees together, that funny little move. Drop those toes down to the floor. You're coming down to a little crouch. And then let's just bring the hands together. Pause here. So you've got left knee or left foot further forward than your right foot. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Standing all the way up. Arms rise. Samastitihi. Both feet come together. Both hands come together. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, lowers you down. Left leg, standing splits. Left leg, one-legged Tadasana, inhale. Figure 4, exhale. Knee out to the side, inhale. Lunge back, exhale. Arms come forward, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Settle into it, take your time. Arms come up, inhale. Hands behind, exhale. Inflate those lungs. Cascade forward. Inhale as your pause. Hands come down to your mat. And when you're ready, make your way into your half moon. Lift it up. Woo, wobbly this side. Wobbling is absolutely fine. Breath in. As you breathe out, hands come to the floor. We're transitioning to standing split. So that leg stays high, left leg is high. And then those knees come together. Just pause here. I'll find out what this is called one day. And then drop those toes to the floor. This funny little squat as you come down. Palms together, lift the chest. Standing up, breath in. Samastitihi, front of your mat, feet are together. Oh, let's do one more high mountain, breath in. And just a normal forward fold, breath out. Toe and heel of feet a little bit wider, so not too much, and then just soften. So chest comes back down onto your thighs, just soften here. Head is heavy. Let's take the feet even wider. Soften down a little bit more. And possibly one more time, a little bit wider with the feet. So maybe your feet are going to come off your mat. Doesn't matter. Soften down even further. This lovely forward fold. From here, maybe you want to try and straighten your legs. Maybe you want to keep them bent. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. Hands onto your mats. Step back, so keep the left foot where it is. Step back with your right foot so it comes to a normal place in the mat. And that left foot is nice and wide. Lift your chest, you're on your hands. And then if you can, you're going to drop down onto the forearms, or you stay exactly where you are. It's entirely up to you. Lift the chest. I'm going to stay on my hands today. Lift the chest. And just be very aware of what's happening with this left thigh, with the left knee. Wherever you are, draw those shoulders away from your ears. Embrace this opening. And if you're on your forearms, bring yourself up onto your hands. Opportunity now to tuck those back toes under, lift the back knee up, feel the difference. And gently step back to a nice strong plank. Very gently, letting those hips come down. You're coming to your upward facing dog once again. Lift the chest, roll onto the toes maybe. And then downward facing dog, roll back on those toes. It's great for the toes if you can do it. It's quite awkward. Downward facing dog. Crouching tiger, chest back to your thighs. And either this lovely light jump or a big step. Forward fold once again. We're just going to easily repeat what we were doing. So hold on to your elbows. Toe and heel the feet a little bit further apart, relax down. Maybe you want to start straightening the legs. Maybe you want to vary it up a bit. Maybe hold on to those big toes and pull with the legs straight. Possibly have the hands underneath your feet. What do you feel you want to play around with? I'm going to hold it here for one more breath. And then I'd like to take it a little bit wider, so possibly the feet are off the mat. And same thing, legs straight, legs bent, holding onto the toes, hands underneath your feet, up to you. And then release if you're holding onto something. Hands middle of your mat, right leg steps back. Drop right knee down. Oh no, that's the one I did before. Yeah. Change again. Start again. Left leg, or I'll start again. Left leg back, right leg steps forward. Drop that left knee down. So whatever you did on the other side, you need to do on this side. And try to be fully aware with everything that's in contact with your mat. So all of your toes, all of your fingers, the front of your foot. Be sort of hypersensitive to how they feel. Be in the present moment with this feeling. One more breath. And then make your way back up onto your hands. Tucking those back toes under as you lift that back knee up. Hold it here. Nice and strong step back to your plank. Roll over onto the toes as you come forward into your upward facing dog. Open the chest. Really push the hands into the floor and be strong with those arms. Engage the abdominals as you roll back over to downward facing dog. Please bend your legs one last time as you step, jump or hop to the front. And then roll yourself all the way back onto your back with the knees in towards your chest. And just let go. So let's just move those ankles around, move the feet around. Circles, flex and point, whatever you need to do. And then roll yourself back up so the feet are on the floor and you're preparing for our boat pose. We'll start with hammock. So hands are onto the shins as you roll back. And just, so you notice with hammock, you don't have to engage your abdominals. So we're just literally hanging out here. But then as soon as we need to let go of your shins, you start to need to engage some muscles in the core. So let's let go. Where do you feel it? So for me, immediately comes to my shoulders. So make sure your shoulders are relaxed. To stay stable, you need to really engage the muscles in your tummy. So be aware of that. Let's just lift that right leg up and see if you can try and straighten it somewhere. Doesn't need to be completely straight. Flex that foot. Foot comes back down to the floor. Come back into hammock. Let's have a rest. Lift up a little bit. Relax your back. And then roll yourself back into hammock. We're going to start engaging as you release. So my back is still rounded, but I'm engaged here. Then lift your chest a little bit. Lift that left leg. Maybe straighten it. Bring that foot back down again. Come back through hammock. Lift all the way up. And let's change it up a little bit. So lift up, straight back, shoulders down. Lean yourself back so you've got this V shape with a straight back. Let go. So you feel a lot stronger. Hopefully it feels different. Then lift the feet up so your shins are parallel with your mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Cross those legs over, hands by your side. Lift your bottom up as if you're going to roll forward onto your head. You're not, but think of that movement of rolling forward. Roll yourself back. Second set of boat pose, Navasana. Legs are parallel for 5, 4, lift the chest, 3, 2. Other leg crosses over, roll yourself forward. We're going to do one more set of boats. Gently come back. This time you've got the option to maybe straighten the legs for 5, 4, lift the chest, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the feet. Hands come onto the inner side of the knees, interlace the hands, roll yourself down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, full body stretch. Hopefully just that little bit of boat pose, Navasana, you can feel those abdominals, even if it's just a little bit. Stretch out, flex your feet, and then bend your left leg. Figure of 4 as the right foot comes onto your thigh, left knee comes in towards you, hold on to that leg. Flex that right foot and actively push the right knee away from you. Now is time to close your eyes. So as always, I'm just going to talk you through it. So feel free to keep your eyes closed through the rest of the practice. You're going to drop your left foot back down to the floor. Grab the bottom of your right foot, lift it up to happy baby or half happy baby, and lengthen or stretch out the left leg. So if eyes are closed, you can really feel what's happening in your body. And for the last few minutes, you don't have to worry about what you're doing later on. Just enjoy now. Release the right foot down to the floor. Full body stretch. Inhale. Oh, and as you let that breath go, arms come down by your side. Figure 4 on the other side to bend your right leg. Right knee comes in towards you. Left foot, remember, is flexed. Eyes are still closed. Grab the bottom of your left foot, so that airborne foot, right, actually both are airborne. Right foot comes onto the floor, half happy baby on this side. Extend that bottom leg, right leg. Is this side tighter? Is this side far easier to do? Which side do you need to work on? And then let's release that foot. Both feet come onto the floor. You have an option here. You can either skip the next bit by dropping the soles of the feet together and letting the knees just flop out to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can just hang out here. Or you can come into shoulder bridge. So the hips come up, plant the shoulders down. Or you can come into your half shoulder stand as the hands slide under your hips and the legs are elevated. So please work within your own body abilities. Wherever you are, you need to make sure that you're comfortable here, that you could stay here for 50 breaths, 60 breaths. You could just stay here. And don't feel that you have to stay completely still. You can play around in these shapes. Our body is designed to move in so many ways, and we restrict it. We restrict it with just the normal movements that we do. So play around. So wherever you are, I'd like to take one more deep breath in through your nose. Let it go through your nose. And then gently, somehow, make your way into Shavasana. When you reach your Shavasana, there is no rush. When you reach there, wriggle around. Settle. And then I'd just like you to turn your head in one direction and just hold it there. Not physically holding it with your hands, but just allow that head to relax on that one side. And then gently move your head to the other side. And I'm sure that one side, you're going to be able to move your head a little bit further. Just another indication on the different places where a bit tight. Come back through center. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Do some conscious breathing here. So just a 4-count breath. 4 in, hold for 4, 4 out, and hold for 4. I'll talk you through it. So deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2. Exhale. And hold that breath out for 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Deep breath in. Hold. Long breath out. And hold. Deep breath in. Hold. Release it. And hold. Last one, breath in. Hold it. Let it go. Last time, hold. And then just breathe normally. Noticing that that conscious deep breathing, retaining and holding the breath, just how much it drops you into kind of a new sense of relaxation, and know that you can use that anytime you like. 4 count breath. So just finishing with another little thing that I found for you to go forward today. Ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and weigh you down. And I think that is very, relevant for what's happening in our world at the moment. So stay surrounded with water rather than taking it all on board. Let's have a full body stretch before you curl into a little ball on your right side. And then hug those knees in as you drop yourself over to your right side. And then gently make your way into Sukhasana. With the hands on the knees and the eyes closed. And for the last time, just dropping your head over to the right side, down to your right shoulder. And that lovely length on the left side. Back through center as you drop over to the left side. And back through center. Let's bring the palms together in front of the heart. Open your eyes and just look at those fingertips. Drop the shoulders away from your ears, lengthen the spine, breath in. And namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, whatever you may be doing, and I'll see you on Friday.